On this day, I broke my French press. I am not excited about that. So this morning, I am going to make a cup of coffee, okay? It's gonna happen. I want a nice warm cup of coffee. So let's improvise. The definition of sabotage is to deliberately destroy, damage, or obstruct something. And I feel like that's exactly what I've been doing lately in my life. Obviously not meaning to, but all in all, I create what I like to call comfortable habits. Things that I run to whenever I've had a bad day at work or whenever my thoughts seem to just consume me. I just be the first to say, I do not think this is gonna work. It's just too blonde for my liking. Like, that looks like tea to me. I'm so upset right now. Push through, Jana. Just push through. Okay, let's just bust out the cold brew. This girl needs to pick me up. We have a great day ahead of us. We are gonna get out of the routine, the comfortable habits. I've already slept in, and we're just not gonna do that. We're gonna enjoy this cup of coffee, and we are gonna take this day to do some things. I am unplugging. I'm going to stay off of social media today. And I am going to paint some more of my accent wall that was dark brown. I want to really lighten up my living room. And please stay tuned till the end of the video because we do have some things to talk about. I get a lot of questions about why I spend so much time alone, or why am I getting rid of so many things in my house? Am I going through a midlife crisis? Don't I like pretty things? I'm not the same person I was a couple of years ago. And baby boo, I just want to say to everyone, just because someone is used to you being a certain way does not give you the reason to feel bad for growing. I am not the same person I was a year ago, a month ago, probably not even an hour ago. I'm really growing into the woman that I've become, and I really like where I'm at. Now, there are days where I feel like, was I born in the right generation? But I know that God doesn't make mistakes. I really feel in my heart that I would have loved growing up in like the 50s or 60s, maybe even the 30s or 40s. I'm just an old soul. I get so much enjoyment from sitting on the couch, lighting a candle, very light noise in the background, whether that be rain or maybe the ceiling fan, reading a book, snuggling up with my cat, and getting rid of things in my home that I don't need anymore. Like, what is the purpose of having so much in your home? Don't get me wrong, everyone is different. And if you have a house full of things, if it makes you happy, then by all means, do you, boo. But I just feel like we're on the hamster wheel of life. This is supposed to be like the American dream. You're supposed to graduate high school, go to college, graduate, get married, have kids, finance this big house for $400,000 that they build in less than 30 days. You could probably blow on it and it would just fall apart. And then we're supposed to get in debt by having this $400,000 home. I don't think the American dream is a dream that I want at all. I really just want to live a very simple, more meaningful life. And whenever I stop spending money on things that only make me happy for maybe a day, even a couple of weeks, and then it just goes and collects dust somewhere on a shelf, I would much rather save that money to buy the land that I would love to have my family on with me. Just be more self-sufficient. Live more off the grid. Live away from things. And I don't know. That's just where I'm at in life. I kind of go all over the place when I talk. That's just how my brain works. So please forgive me if this isn't making much sense to you, but it makes so much sense to me. I want to share a quote with you that really resonated with me. Okay, y'all, so update. This isn't all of my shirts, but I actually was on the phone with my friend that I've known for many years, so I didn't get to record me like actually putting them in the bins. I have more. Do I have more? One, two. I have one more bra, and of course I have more like underwear and socks, but they are in the wash. I didn't realize that I have quite a lot of jeans. So the next time I'm in the store, which I'm really not going to try and be in the stores, A, because out of sight, out of mind, B, because out of sight, out of mind, and C, because out of sight, out of mind, y'all. I have got to stay out of the stores. I do not need to spend money right now. I have car repairs. But yeah, so these are my 3 buckets, and it is going to work very good. Sorry about the lighting, by the way, but my closet has a weird bulb in it, so it's not really working. But I have a lot of room in my closet. I really need to go through the filing cabinet again, but that's just a set of sheets that will go probably in the bottom of the filing cabinet or in my laundry room. This is my clothes, y'all. When I work out, I either wear my workout pants or workout shorts. That's it. And then I have another pair of jeans in here. Wow. A couple more shirts. This dress I wear to church. I have 2 dresses. 3. This one, good God, I have 4. 4 dresses. I'm probably going to down 5 dresses. 6 dresses. Okay, that's way too many dresses. We are going to downsize that right now. 1, 2. I know I'm not getting rid of this one. So we're just going to keep her. It's 3. Oh, I like this one. Okay, we'll think about it. You know what? I'm keeping her. I'm keeping these 3 because they're very comfortable and super cute and very form-fitting. I will get rid of her today. When I say get rid of, that means it's going to go into my giving pile. Are you checking out the place? You protecting me, making sure nobody's in there? Or are you licking the wall? Hey everyone, I first want to apologize. Okay. My personality, I tend to say I'm sorry, even when it's something just as like walking past someone and maybe I'm too close, so I'm just like, I'm sorry. Or whenever you're trying to get past them in the grocery store and you're like, I'm sorry, but why are we saying we're sorry? We didn't do anything wrong. So what I want to say is I've kind of been off of the just uploading my YouTube vlogs, not because I have forgotten about you and not because I don't have content. It is because I am learning how to edit more, and I just have so much that I want to do with my channel. So I get overloaded and then I get consumed and then I go into sabotage. So I kind of wanted to talk about sabotage and what that word means to me. Feeling overwhelmed. Feeling as though I am completely drowning in thoughts, work, other people's opinions, and clutter. Believe it or not, I am super minimal and intentional with what I purchase because back in the day, I wanted it all. So I bought it all. And most of the time I bought it because I was in one of my manic moods where I felt as though I needed a dopamine chase to make me feel better for the day that I had. So I want to give updates as well. I have just been very focused lately with painting my walls with just a small brush because I'm not going to go spend money on a roller. I know that seems as simple as like $6 or $7, and hey, I might go buy the roller, but I haven't talked myself into it. My number one priority right now is my savings account and my car repairs. So that's what we're going to focus on. I've actually been building a I don't know if you envelope, but a lot of people do the envelope stuffing of cash or cash envelope for the week and then your monthly budgeting. But this is kind of how I do it. I'm going to go ahead and post a clip of that. And I know I've spoken about this before. One thing for me that really tends to take a lot out of me, where I simply recharge by being by myself, by painting my walls, by simply journaling or reading a book on my Kindle or watching a movie from like the 70s, 80s, or 90s before movies became, movies have always been like, it can be triggering. You have to definitely watch for what you're watching, what you're putting into your mind. Sorry, my phone's acting a little weird. But I tend to gravitate towards more inspiring movies. I spend a lot of time by myself. In Galatians chapter 5, verse 24, it speaks about making sure that you're crucifying your flesh, that you're no longer living for your desires. And for a long time, I read the Bible and I ran from God because I was like, goodness gracious, I'm going to have to be perfect in order to make this man happy. And I had to give up all the things that I didn't want to give up, without realizing that God wanted me then. He wanted me then before, you don't have to be perfect when you come to God. So when I decided 2 years ago that I was going to give my life to Christ, I knew what that meant for me. And believe it or not, it's most days, 90% of the time, it is pretty simple because God has changed my heart and He's changed my desires. And when you're filled with the Holy Spirit, you don't go out sinning willfully. You will be and if you do, you are convicted like that. So living a life like that, living in the world but not of the world, it is difficult. But back to my job, I love what I do. I work very close to home. I make a good living. So going into work with people who are not Christ-like, who are not Christ followers, who are not very nice, no matter how hard you work. And I know when I go into work, and this is not me being prideful, but I really do take pride in what I do. So therefore, I work very hard and I make sure that I do my job to the best of my ability. So working underneath someone who, no matter what you do, is just mean at 7:45 in the morning and mean at 5 p.m. It's just like, wow, it can definitely take a toll on you. So I've really been unplugging from vlogging. I have been videoing. I have been filming and I have been editing and I have been thanking you guys every single day. I love my YouTube family. You mean very much to me. You mean so much to me. So thank you all for sticking around even when I'm not uploading. I will be uploading a lot more. But I also, a really quick update on life updates. In about half a year, God willing, I have paid my trailer off. Now, originally I was going to buy the land and move the trailer onto the land. But I just found out when the trailer and all the contracts were being made when it was first financed, I have to keep it in the mobile home park until she's paid off. So I have to pay her off before I can move her, which kind of dampers my plans, but it doesn't hinder my plans because greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world. And God prospers the ones who He loves, So I will be moving my trailer on land, but first I'm going to pay her off. And when I get my trailer, God willing, I definitely want it on 1 to 2 acres. And I want to do a lot of gardening, a lot of chickens for my eggs, goats for the lawnmower, and goat milk, of course, because the goats will definitely help you cut that grass really quick. Maybe a few pigs, but I'm definitely not going to use those for bacon. No way. I love pigs. Yes, I've eaten pork, but there is no way that I could have pigs on my land and then slaughter them. I just can't do it. So, grow with me, stick around, and if you're new to my channel, hello, thank you for watching. If you like what you see and what I post about, which is simple living a more intentional life, solo female van traveler, okay? It's on my list. I will be uploading in the future me on the road in a van, okay? I'm gonna build her out. I will post it. But if you're into just more intentional, loving on others, a Christ follower, and you just like the simple type of living, I'm your girl. So I do post. I post my life, really. I can't put all of my ideas in a box. But if you like what you see, hang around, like and subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell notification so you are notified every time I upload. And I'll catch you on the next one.
I know you've been hurt, to try and the bus is complaining. Your phone's always ringing. Outside there's the cold wind, inside the monotony. Baby, we need an exit from this. Honey, we need a sweet release. I know we will feel them, the electric feelings. You and me all night, yeah, be alright. If you close your eyes, so close your eyes. Feel the sunlight